It's just a quick warning and heads up for all of you guys that are watching the latest Why Was It Banned. Hatred is a violent and very depictive game of showing off executions and shooting of civilians in co-op, so I just want to give a fair warning before you guys watch this video that I am using footage from the video game here. I know that maybe it's not the best to show off this footage, but for the reasons of showing you guys why the game was banned and to show what was happening with this game in general, I needed to show proof for you guys. So if you're not comfortable watching this video, I do understand that wholeheartedly, and I hope you guys understand. Enjoy. Video games. I love them, you love them. But at times we want to play that game, we never can or ever will play it because of cancellation, or in these games' cases, banned in that country. In this video, I'm discussing when the game got banned and if they came over, what changed? Welcome to what I like to call, Why Was It Banned? Hey everyone, welcome back to the series you never knew you needed until it started. It's your host as usual, Liam, and today we talk about another game well known in the gaming community for being one of those games everyone talked about. A lot of people were honestly fine with it being banned, but some people were out here defending it as well. And when it was announced, some would say when it led to it being banned, those people may have felt a sort of emotion of maybe hatred. That's right kids, today we're talking about Hatred, released in 2015, with apparently a Switch port on the way. Because when I think Nintendo and the Switch, I think Mario being shot up by a My Chemical Romance fan. Mamma mia! Hatred is probably one of the biggest games known for not only being banned, but given the adult-only rating, so being unavailable on Xbox and PlayStation, as they have a strict no adult-only ratings on their consoles, and also being one of the very few games banned from being played on Twitch as well. Big yikes there for Twitch banning your game, since they allow so many things on their site already.
Hey fellas, can I join?
Sorry. No.
Hatred. Hatred is developed by Destructive Creations, who looks to still be in business, being made to be a game against the norm of political correctness in gaming at that time, and make a game removing such things as politeness, colorfulness, and games as an art. Hatred follows your character known as the antagonist, and how he's sick of humans and general existence, so plans to murder as many people as he can before he kills himself along with millions included with him. So yeah, let me just do this right now before I say anything else. Yep, there you go. To no one's surprise, this game was banned, and the why is very front and center for the game. I mean, do you guys really need me to explain it in this video? I mean, come on guys, you see why, right? Jesus, you've seen the trailers, right? Jesus. A game where you kill innocents and police from shooting them in the streets or executing them really is not a game you could censor at all, but aside from it being banned, this game was just crazily everywhere for stories, and I mean it. From day one, this game was talked about, being announced, and immediately hit by the news outlets as a what the fuck is this filth kind of story, as it was added into the Steam Greenlight service until it was ultimately removed from that, later being added back, and the developers actually receiving an apology letter from the man Gabe Newell himself for this. From there, the game was just not being supported at the same time, with the development team actually getting supportive letters from fans of the game who were just like, yes, release this game, you guys are amazing. People were either all for it or condemning it, and this went on until its release in June of 2015 to very mixed reviews, mainly being that it was overly repetitive but still was making sales on Steam, making it top of the charts on the site when it first released. Another example of why banning and making it out as bad games does not stop the marketing machines for a game like this. Something simple for something like the Australian Classification Board and other countries' classification departments just need to understand when it comes to banning games is, let me put it in caveman terms, if you try to ban game, more people want to play game. Doesn't matter how you go about it, the game will be playable with or without a ban hammer on top of it. I found my way around it and shit, the game's still banned in Australia. For me, this game leaves me divided. I don't usually like to share what I have to say about the games being banned, I kinda just want to share the information, but I don't think games deserve bans ever, unless of course they're trying to get a row out of you or just be shitty. Of course a game like the Dude game of course comes to mind for example. I don't think this game Hatred really needed a ban, but I don't agree with what it was doing in the end. A game where you go around killing innocent people and your character thinking of them as filth and disgusting beings is just uncomfortable of a game for me, and I did play this game and I just couldn't keep going with it. I'm sorry guys, but yeah, that's my opinion. This isn't a review, but when I knew I was going to talk about this game later down the line, I just had a couple of things to say aside from why it was banned, and of course that's just my opinion and I hope you guys understand that. So let's just wrap this all up. Let me tell you about what happened to the game in the end. Well, to this day the game is still banned in Australia and not available on either Xbox, PlayStation or PC, but the Switch port still seems to be happening anyways.
Mamma mia!
So yeah, that's something. Since then, the creators of the game haven't done much aside from updates to the game and also a comic book in the Hatred universe, which I actually found out I can't read in Australia, but from what I could gather, focuses on the characters of the Hatred universe, which is surprising to discover because from what I played and watched on YouTube, I didn't see a single character memorable enough for a comic, so okay.
No, I won't do that. I can't be responsible for this. Kill me if you...
So all in all, the game was and still is a surefire ban, and like I said, it always will be disappointing for a developer to not be able to share their game around with everyone. But like I also said, it's a real mixed bag, especially to me. Did you guys play Hatred? What did you think of it? Let me know down in the comments below, and tune in next time for the next episode of Why Was It Banned. Guys, thank you so much for watching as usual, and I always appreciate your support. Can't wait to keep continuing the series with you guys as we get closer and closer to the end, and we go for the big dogs for these last couple episodes. Thanks for watching, guys.